What's going on YouTube? Walking Asset here, and in today's video we are going to discuss a recent announcement made by Robinhood. So Robinhood will allow their platform users to buy into IPOs. Now here are some key points from an article if you just want to skim this, but I'm going to be basically covering all this, so let's get right into it. So first, let's define what an IPO is. So an IPO, it stands for Initial Public Offering. Now historically, retail investors, the common people, aka you and I, we normally are not allowed access to invest into company IPOs. They are typically reserved for sophisticated investors only. And by sophisticated investors, I'm talking about the ultra filthy, stinking rich. So, what does this mean now? What does this mean that retail investors get access to IPOs? If done right, this will give the little guy, you and I, an actual chance against the big guys, aka Wall Street, those institutional investors that, people like to point the finger at for market manipulation. Having access to IPOs, it gives retail investors the chance to get in early before a company becomes widely accessible. So Robinhood is actually leading a revolution in the stock market. Like currently we are living in a very historic time, because this move, like what it does is it'll give retail investors, the average investor, you and I, more leverage than ever before. And in the past like year or so there have been a couple of IPOs, and like you'll see them like spike immediately like once they go public, like Roblox, Zoom, Airbnb, Coinbase, the list goes on. So this is why it matters. This photo is taken from an article. I'll link it in the description. But basically, this is Robinhood's latest attempt to antagonize Wall Street. As I just mentioned, IPO stocks pop on the first day. They averaged 36% in 2020 alone. So, this is basically an example of how individual investors thirst for some of these popular names. They get to take advantage of it, whereas the little guy misses out on it. And this has just been normalized. So like all these rich guys can get in early and either sell the first day once it pops 36%, or continue to hold. So let's say like a stock IPOs at like $45. That's like the price that it goes public. But those institutional investors, they got in early, so they could invest at like $10 or $20. So on top of getting in early, they're due for a first day, home run. So, again, Robinhood is, taking steps to help out retail investors. So like, this is huge news. I just wanted to make this video, quick and easy, short. But, that's all for today, guys. If you check the description, you can actually sign up for Robinhood today and get a free stock. Just use my link. You'll see it right down in the description below. And also be sure to check out the stock market beginner bundle, and you'll learn all about stocks and options. But that's all for today. Walking Asset here, and I'm out. Peace.